Please like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to turn on that notification bell for when more videos are released. I thank Holistically Speaking is a channel where we discuss health, lifestyle, well-being and family, looking at alternative and holistic remedies for home. I am your host, Caprice Thompson, and I am a beauty therapist, aromatherapist and holistic therapist consultant. So today we'll be sharing with you some ideas of how you can look after yourself holistically at home during these times. Achimota, alright. So Achimota, I can remember, it almost sounds like Japanese, but it's a place that I will be going to later on today, for I have an interview there with a very important and special herbalist doctor, and so we'll be sharing some of that with you. Now, for those that don't know me, please do like, share and subscribe to the channel, Holistically Speaking. Now, our tagline is about wising up, rise up. So, wise up, rise up. And how we're going to do that is by feeding you and giving you, creating as much awareness about holistic health, well-being and lifestyle choices. So, holistically speaking, what you can expect is for us to have an all-rounded, discussion and viewpoint of specific topics that affect us on a daily basis, whether it's mental health, whether it's food, whether it's health itself, or whether it's just lifestyle choices. So, if you're interested, you want to know more about us, please do like, share and subscribe to this channel, Holistically Speaking. Looking forward to bringing you holistic news. Thank you. Let me tell you something about jelly coconut. You see, when we say we want it jelly as Jamaican, we want it when you open it and you take out that coconut in the middle, it's like egg white. It's young and fresh. Because the coconut is the most amazing water that you can use intravenously into the vein. So it's very therapeutic, it's very hydrating, and it has so much nutrients in there for the body, the soul, and everything else. And that's why I'm so beautiful. Jelly coconut. So this man here is preparing one for us, as you can see. And you've got to make sure it's a yellow, a jelly. If it's not, he's paying for it, right? So let's see. Yeah, you got a cup for me. Alright, come and have a look. Let's see, is that really jelly or is that coconut? What do you think? I think that's coconut. So he's going to be paying for it now, So you see all that beautiful water with all that nutrition. So watch this. That was a baby one, huh? Beautiful. Now let me tell you something about the coconut water. After being here in Ghana for about a week, I remember having some ice water, and I believe the ice water was contaminated. And at that time, my belly was so upset, I had to go down the road, and that is what my body called for, a coconut water. Jelly coconut is very good for things like that. I also use charcoal as well, because charcoal is something that's very good to get toxins out of the body. So if you're ever traveling and you become ill or have a stomach bug or upset stomach, food poisoning, or you're not sure but your stomach is feeling nausea, then always go for a coconut, jelly coconut, and get yourself some activated charcoal. So it will remove all the toxins out and anything that is poisonous in your body. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Holistically Speaking, here with me, your host, Caprice Thompson. And I have a very special guest with us today. But before we go into that, I'd like to let you know to share, subscribe, and to like this show if you like, and to make sure that you share with all your friends. So today I'm in Ghana. I'm in a beautiful place called Achimota. I actually like the sound of that because I can actually pronounce it properly. And I'm here with a guest, Dr. Emmanuel Asamoah, and also my dear friend and cameraman JJ. And today we're going to be finding out a little bit about what Dr. Emmanuel does, and also what I love about Ghana. Now, just a few things before we have the interview is to say that the sun is why I love Ghana. For the sun is a very important part of our nutrition, and vitality, because we get energy from the sun. Our cells are nourished and neutralized and nurtured by the sun, and so that's very important for me being here in Ghana. Also, the food. I love fruits and veg, and there has been so much fruit and veg here that I've had a real rounded diet, especially two of my favorite fruits, pineapples and bananas. So we'll be finding out a little bit more about pineapples and bananas and why they're very good for you and your diet. So I'm going to introduce Dr. Emmanuel Asamoah. Okay, so Doctor, how are you? Nice to be with you today. And I'm going to ask the doctor, he's going to tell you a little bit about himself and what he does. And we'll give him a few minutes to do so, and then I can bombard him with questions. I would just like to let you know that you are my first victim. My first victim for our show, Holistically Speaking. So I really look forward to hearing what you have to discuss with us today. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, thank you very much, Caprice. I'm very, very happy for you to come to visit Ghana and also be here with you. My name is Dr. Emmanuel Asamoah, the head of OneLife Healthcare Research and Education Center at Mount 7 Achimota, very close to the school called Jesus and Mary School. And we're here, we do a holistic medicine and naturopathic. We have a lot of medication to choose from and a lot of diseases that we cover that is very, very helpful and very good for people to come to our end and also have the best of natural medicine that will heal and cure many diseases. So I'm very, very happy to have you, Caprice, here and for us to have this conversation. So I'm happy and you're welcome once again.
Thank you for that, Dr. Emmanuel Asamoah. There's a few things that I noticed, and especially around my own health and care, due to experience, that definitely I would say food is very important when we're looking at, keeping a healthy, balanced body, mind and soul actually. And also those herbs and those medicines that you speak of, which I'd love for you to share a little bit more about. But I'm just going to touch base on two things that I noticed, and I'd like you to just fill me in on those, because I have a little knowledge but not as much probably as you. Now, one of the main things that I noticed here in Ghana was that a lot of ginger is used. Now, it's quite interesting that, because I come from a parish in Jamaica called Portland, where the Maroons come from, and my mother was born in Ginger House, where it was known for growing and cultivating ginger. So we know the therapeutic properties, and one being, the main one, is for digestion and dealing with stomach and inflammation. And what would you have to say about ginger? What knowledge do you have, and what could you share with us as some other properties of ginger?
Thank you. Ginger is one of the ingredients or spices in most of our Ghanaian diets. And also, when it comes to natural medicine, we use a lot of ginger in producing inflammation and for digestion. It's also helped the blood to turn. It helps blood turning for blood circulation a lot. So it's basically important for every individual having ginger in your some of the medicine or the food that we eat and help you. Also, it helps assist your sugar regulation. When you have a lot of ginger in your system, it helps you with your sugar balance, help you also with your prostate health, and the women also it help the blood circulation. When you talk about your menstrual cycle and stuff like that, when you have enough ginger in your diet, it solves some of those problems, and that is fantastic and also good for every individual to add more of ginger in their diet. So that's a little bit I would say about ginger for now.
Well, thank you very much, and that sounds very interesting, very informative, by the way, and nice to hear that it helps with circulation, because a lot of people suffer with circulation, especially in our ethnic minorities, as they would say, and I think it's very important. For the time that I've been here, mostly ginger has been in my diet quite extreme, from from different sweets to different beverages and so on, and I could definitely say it's been very interesting, very hot, but very good. Now the next one I'd like to speak about, and I would say I know a little about this one, and again more based on the therapeutic benefits for skin and hair, because if you didn't know, then you know now that I am a skin therapist and also a holistic therapist, and so I know and have used this product for skin and hair, and that is the neem. So what can you tell us and share with us about the neem? For I know it's very good for hair, it's very nourishing for the skin, and it's helpful with allergies, I believe, of skin allergies. But what else can you tell us or share with us about neem?
Okay, neem is one of the significant plants in African continent. When you talk of Ghana, we use it in treating so many diseases. But when you take neem, the leaves have properties of treating a lot of ethnic or African kind of problem like malaria, typhoid, and also it has property with the back when treating a whole lot of diseases. When you take the seed, you can extract oil from it for the skin as well, and also does so many things. And even the recent discovery of the neem also is that it helps your immune system, that boosts your immune system for any diseases that helps you when you talk of autoimmune system issues or immune problem, because you see the pandemic that we have now, it has something to do with your immune system. So taking in neem, the whole tree itself is traditionally accepted, traditionally recommended. When you talk about even India, when they take neem, it's a very, very important tree or herb in Indian culture, because they use it in all forms to do a lot of things. So neem has something to do with your immune system, it has something to do with your skin, with malaria, a whole lot of things. So neem, I would say, every person, like they say, one apple takes you away from the doctor, I would say neem is one significant health herb that every individual, as an African or a white person or Caucasian or anybody, who use it because that's good to your immune system. And that immune system alone, when you have it on the standard, you can fight any diseases.
And that sounds amazing. Neem has so much properties. I've learned quite a bit.
Please like, subscribe and share in order to keep up with our part 2 with Dr. Asamoah, OneLife Healthcare Center, Achimota. from your crown.